Hey, welcome to another What's Next Wednesday. Yes, I am in the car. I wanted to record this before it got dark. I am in the car, but I am not driving. So I did pull over so I can make sure I can record this properly. But I wanted to, once again, continue the process. So on yesterday, I posted 3 sayings. And one of the sayings was, never let self-doubt hold you captive. Because remember, this week's thought is to basically overcome self-doubt and basically replace it with self-confidence. So once again, the first one is never let self-doubt hold you captive. One of the other ones is to be yourself in a world that is constantly trying to make you something else is the greatest accomplishment, which I thought that was great. But the one that I want to focus on just hit me really, really differently than the other ones did. And it says, it's not who you are that holds you back, it's who you think you're not. Wow. So once again, it's that self-doubt that comes in. Those are the things that hold us back, is who we think we're not, what we think we can't do, what we think is over us, is beyond what we could possibly do. That's what's holding us back. It's the person that we think we're not able to be that is holding us back from accomplishing the goals that we need to accomplish. So once again, it's not who you think you are that's the issue. It's who you think you're not. It's what is it that I'm not enough of? That's the key. And what we have to realize is that we are enough of everything. Everything that we need is in us. All the abilities that we need is already in us. We are already able to do whatever is necessary for us to do. We just have to believe it. So don't focus on the things that you think you can't do, especially if you've never tried it. If you've never tried it, then you don't know if you can't do it. And I mentioned before, I think it was last week's, it was talking about other people's opinions. Always remember, other people's opinions on what you can and cannot do is not based on what you can or cannot do. It's based on what they can or cannot do, or their fears or their apprehensions of not doing something. So their opinion comes from their viewpoint of the situation, not on the ability that they think you have. So what do you believe you can do? That's the key to everything. Once again, that self-doubt that we have to override that. We have to use that to grow. So stop doubting yourself and letting that stop you. I'm not saying there's going to be things that we're not going to hesitate to do, but we can't hesitate and stop. Because once again, that's not growth. If every time you pushed up against something that pushed back, or you couldn't move with your initial push, if you stopped every time you did that, then you would never grow in anything. You have to keep pushing forward, push harder, push with more pressure, find people to push with you. Always remember, there's a village. All of us have some type of a village, some type of a support system that has our back. So although it may be a situation that you may not feel you can do by yourself, there's people around you that can help you. Don't be afraid to use them. That means that you believe that what they have is enough to help you along. You believe enough in them to ask them to help you with your situation. But once again, don't let your lack of self-confidence stop you. Self-doubt is bad. The easiest way to say it. Self-doubt is a stopper. Overcome it, use it as a stepping stone to build your confidence, because what you thought you couldn't do, you've now just done. So now believe more in yourself as far as what you can do. That's Wednesday's What's Next. So your next step is overcoming it. Let's get busy. Ready, set, go.